the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live. I can't take the smoke. 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 I can't take the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live. I can't take the smoke. Yeah, smoke break. We up in here live in the smoke break. I go by the name of Sonic Boone TV. It's Brian be knowing in the building here and Josh Jot down. What's good, Brian be knowing? You muted.
Get together.
Oh, muted.
There we go. How we feeling?
I was good.
Good, good. I got a little lit before the show, so
Why?
easy feeling.
Little lip, little dip.
A little bit.
Word, man. What's going on, man? We got some special guests coming through later on this evening. But how was y'all week so far?
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week was busy.
Finally took my vehicle to the shop. I was in an accident like 2 weeks ago. They gave me a. Well, it wasn't nothing chill, a little fender bender. The problem is, I drive a minivan, and it gave me a Sentra. So I was just in there, just like this.
Yeah, the Sentras are pretty small.
Yeah, I was like, how do people see in this?
Got a soccer mom?
What,
you drive a soccer mom?
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer the soccer mom over the single mom. I don't like the Sentra.
Soccer mom's
good choice.
Shit, man, why you think these niggas be coaching?
Niggas trying to give back to the community.
Yeah, man. How about you, Ja? That is business is hectic. You had a hectic week so far.
Yeah, and I got a hectic week about to come up too. I've been spending a lot of time with family, so
you. So tonight, have you been celebrating or you been preparing?
Preparing.
Oh shit. Sometimes like when you be around all your family members for Thanksgiving and stuff, sometimes you got to go ahead and get inebriated.
You gotta pump yourself up.
Deal with all of that.
Yeah. Oh nah, I know how to handle mine when it comes to my family.
Me too.
Yeah, man. We got some people coming in the building. You know, CP time. Yo, so what the fuck are they smoking? You know, every week we start off the show with a couple videos where it's like, yo, what the hell is going on? What are these dudes smoking?
Man, why you got my phone for? Give me my phone, man. Give me my phone. Why you got my phone, man? Ain't nothing in my phone. Why you going through my phone? Give me my phone. Man, give me my phone. Why you got my phone? Give me my phone, man. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Hey, you recording, bro? Give me my phone, man. Why you got my phone?
And they laughing.
Man, what was he smoking, man?
Oh, it looked like crack when you first walked out.
Oh shit.
When you first walked out the door.
Man, just give it up, bruh. Just give it up. Cause those be how they be getting ran over.
Yeah.
And they be getting their leg broken and shit. No, just give it up.
And she's still gonna go through the phone. So either way, you gonna look, nigga, I'm getting back in the shower.
Right.
Yo, you must have some damaging evidence if you do all of that to get your phone back.
Yeah.
Yo, City, have you ever woke up, you know, and it just feel like, damn,
Somebody went through my phone. Like you just feel it in the air.
No,
All right, that nigga been single.
I don't do nothing in my phone that I feel like is gonna be a problem if you see it.
So you
That's
just
the
flexing
Oprah.
on them. That's what you
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, go look through my phone. Go ahead and beat that level on Candy Crush for me, because I've been struggling this week. Do that since you've been there.
A lot
Yo,
of people can't say that.
yeah, man. At this point,
Because
that's
I
how
don't
I
like
am now.
lying. I don't like lying, and more importantly, I don't like keeping up with lies.
Yo, the crazy thing be, I used to think telling the truth would set you free. It don't matter. They still be pissed.
Right, but
Yeah.
that's your business. You be mad, but I'm not about to keep up with what you know what I'm saying, trying to piece these stories together or yo, hey Boone, remember we was down there? Nah, man, Boone like, nigga, I was at work. I'm like,
yeah, but sometimes but the truth don't always gotta set you free. It can set the person who, you know what I mean? Like it can set the person
set them
telling the truth free. Right.
Because you already know. And they try and find themselves.
I can't take the smoke. Yo, shout out to that dude Doug checking in on IG. Northeast Baltimore checking in right now. Yo, shout out to Sinestra and Bruce Daddy checking in right now, man.
Hey,
Yo, Deuce Wayne in the building. We trying to get him set up.
Deuce was happening.
Musical guest, man. You know, right now, I remember back when new artists would try to get you to listen to their stuff, and they would just write on the blank CD and shit, you know, and try to sell it to you outside down Lexington Market or some shit like that. You know, now if you ain't got a video, it's a wrap. I need a video.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can do it from your phone. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse. It's not an excuse like it was before. Like, man, I ain't got no videographer, I ain't got no camera. No, you can do it all from that iPhone that you stole.
Yeah, but
you said that you stole.
I was gonna say that. What? Oh nah.
She left a little patch right there. You seen that shit? She patched them up.
No.
Yo, she patched them.
We too old. First of all, that don't even look like his hair.
That's all Beijing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going.
Nah.
I gotta go to that barbershop at least once.
What if she slipped? And just yanked a bit. Scan. Now you mad. And then all this burn because she cut you a little bit.
Now she gotta give me a close shade.
Nah, I'm cool on that.
Yo, Doug said it's a great mental exercise to keep up with lies.
Dude, that's too much.
Yeah, you got, you know, he writing rhymes and shit. He's watching the that Wu-Tang Saga.
Oh man, speaking of right focus on the mind, that surely was in the
Yep, it's frozen.
The telekinesis pose.
Oh shit. Yo, man. Now this one right here. This been burning up the internet right now. I want to know what is this dude smoking? Yo, she wasn't feeling that shit, man.
Because it wasn't all right. If you could do this as a man, right? But it gotta be like white boy, like in the front, like chug, 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 chug. Like he can do it like that. But this,
and it gotta be
like
beer.
Yeah, like he turned to the side. He did a little like his neck, like he was like gawk. You see, like gawk.
Hey, yo.
That's why she was like, oh no.
Yeah, the
neck
and when there's no,
movement.
he did that shit before.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
look how she looking, like she's disgusted.
This guy can't believe. Yeah,
you know, see that's see, they want you to be involved. They say, oh, you're homophobic if you don't do the shit, and then you do the shit, and she looking at you like, I ain't fuck with that nigga no more.
That's too much.
Okay,
He doing all that tongue action.
Yo.
What you doing all that for? Like, what are you doing that for?
Like, why are you licking the liquid, my G?
Like, that's not how it goes. It's nasty.
All right, what's the line, Ja? What's the line?
Just, I hate to say it this way, but just take it in your mouth. Like, just
Hey,
take it in your mouth.
yo.
Don't add no effects. Don't add no effects to it. Don't be swirling your tongue. Don't do none of that. Just play along and move along to the next person.
Say gawk, gawk.
And just be like,
And everybody's like,
gulp, gulp. That is a gulp, gulp.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, it is. And ain't he around nothing but females too, like nothing but
nigga head
women
turned to the
everywhere.
side, like, wait, you French kissing, nigga? Sit up.
freaking
Yeah,
nasty.
man. Yo, I can't take the smoke. Got some news articles right now. What's going on in the internet, social media? Meek Mill is pissed off. He ain't getting paid, yo. He said I haven't got paid for music, and I don't know how much money my label owes me, man. Why doesn't he have any lawyers? How
Yeah,
he was with Jay-Z, he was with Robert Kraft, and the owners of the Sixers. He ain't got no lawyers.
And two, we don't even know. I read the article. We don't even know which label he talk about. This nigga signed to Maybach Music and Rock Nation and Atlantic Records. So who's not paying you? You don't even know who's not paying you.
All of them.
You're an adult and you've been doing music for a little too long to still be having this problem.
You know what I find that's crazy too? Because I agree with the both of y'all. But I think what's crazy about Meek is that it's like, bro, even when he was on MMG, everybody made it known. Like, it was clear that Rick Ross loved Meek Mill. Like, out of Wale, out of Stally. Like, he invested all the bread in Meek Mill. So I wonder why Rick Ross is so quiet on this. Because Rick Ross is very much so like Black empowerment and investing your artists and all this shit. So it's like, why are you so quiet? Because he's talking about you. So
yeah,
that's interesting.
He ain't recoup on him.
Yeah, but I mean, it don't matter. My thing, like how Yo Gotti gave Moneybagg Yo what, like, oh well, both of them. I think it was like $1 million cash. The fact that they're doing that, I don't think it's just to recoup. I'm sure Meek Mill has given Rick Ross what he advanced him with, in my personal opinion.
Also, you gotta remember, Moneybagg Yo and Black Youngster wasn't doing what. Oh man, Jesus Christ, wasn't doing what what's the nigga Meek was doing. So you know what I'm saying? Meek out wilding in the streets. Meek arguing with the label mates every other. Him and Wale, he trying to fight Wale every other week, and Wale.
Wale was violating.
That nigga.
Yo, he was violating. Yes, he was. Yo, I would see interviews, right? It's like everybody's mingling and shit. So you know what I'm talking about then.
That's because you brought it up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Meek Mill trying to have his own moment of his ambition. Try to come in there and bogart his fucking interviews.
Cause it's my brother. What you talking about?
No.
Right.
See now we ain't brothers.
Nah.
That's
solo artists on the same label.
See, and that
but
they also in the group though.
His music was hitting at that time too.
Was MMG a group?
Yeah, they had 2 albums.
So they like G.
Yeah.
I don't remember those.
They had a volume 1. The first one had Pandemonium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Remember the second one? That's when they got Omarion and Stally on the second joint.
I'm a big fan of Stally. Well, when he was out, I haven't really kept up with him.
I think he had I want to say the Target in Towson.
He was at the Target in Towson?
Like working. Like I think he.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't working at no fucking Target. No, he wasn't. No. Is he? He's not even from the DMV, right?
I don't know where he's from. But wherever he's from, he's probably working at Target.
Oh, man.
You ain't shit.
Yo, shout out to ODC Media checking in.
Yo.
Hey.
This is J.H20 checking in.
Okay.
H2O. Yo. Alec Baldwin, man, letting off shots on set, man. It's a sad story. You know, he thought he had a prop gun. Somebody handed him a live gun, man, a gun with a live round in it, and he ended up shooting and killing a videographer. You know,
I think it was the assistant director. Let me refresh my
but
mind. Let's look it
now
up.
you see this shirt right here, though. Donald Trump Jr. just came out with the shirts. Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin kills people, right? Because Alec Baldwin is a big anti-gun advocate.
He's anti-gun and he's anti-Trump. So they was like, oh, well, what do you have here?
But you know, and I'm gonna get real deep in the, like, try to make it quick. But it's like a whole bunch of conspiracies about actors who die on set, and they have like countdowns about it. And it kind of talks about like how, you know, a lot of these are planned. And I think because of what you said, somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody made a theory that maybe the director was like a Trump supporter, and he wanted Alec to shoot the gun and kill somebody. So he kind of like set him up because of how he portrayed Trump on SNL and how, you know, he was anti-Trump. So I kind of believe that conspiracy in a way, and I do believe that now, like, this film will be cursed, or we can't see the footage like at all, because that's what they'll do. Like, you can't see the clips of it, you can't see the film. So I think it's gonna be big.
Man, that's the most authentic action scene I've ever seen. He got shot.
Nah, but somebody going to jail.
Yeah,
somebody's definitely going
for
to
negligence,
jail.
right?
Yeah, they have to, because she actually died.
So I follow a gun advocate, right? And he spoke about the subject.
A pro gun or anti gun?
Pro gun.
Okay.
And he was like, part of the reason why this happened is because Alec Baldwin is anti-gun. So because he has made it up in his mind that we are using prop guns, and you're not. You're using real guns. That's like saying they use prop cars on the Fast and the Furious because it's a movie set. No, it's not. That is a real car. And the first rule of gun safety is always check to see if it's loaded and treat it like it's loaded. You know what I'm saying? But you are under the impression, even if somebody handed it to you and said it's fine, you're still supposed to check it. And we posted from our page, somebody tweeted and said, when told he needed to shoot the scene again, Baldwin jokingly said, why don't I just shoot the two of you? Then aimed the gun and began firing the gun. Now, and I didn't realize that's what happened. And I think that is where he needs to be held responsible. I thought it was just like they were doing a scene and he didn't know there were live rounds in it. And the live round like got off track and, you know what I'm saying, hit people behind the camera. He purposely pointed and shot. Now, I know somebody told you it was a cold gun, but that's not, you supposed to take responsibility for that because you are now in the driver's seat.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe what?
That he said that and then he shot them, because even if he shot them, you're never supposed to have live rounds on set. If you're going to have rounds in the gun, it has to be like a BB gun or like a pellet gun or like a blanks, not no live actual.
But they were using live rounds. They're using live rounds through the whole movie.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never heard of that.
If you got to hit a target, you can't use a blank. You got to use a live round. Because a blank goes a few. Even a blank shoots out something. It just doesn't go far.
Man, they be having those little like explosives inside the bottles and shit. So you know, pow, but then they actually hit a button or something and it makes the bottle bust.
Yeah. That costs more than the bullet. And if everybody just act like they got some sense, we can
it just costs somebody a life.
Yeah.
Is that self-exploding glass? That's what it is. My bad. That's self-exploding glass, I think.
Yeah. And also, Alec Baldwin is a producer on this movie, and he didn't hire a well-trained armorer. And that's the person who's supposed to be in control or like maintaining the guns. He hired somebody, some new fresh out the water person to do that. And the person who handed him the gun, they said, was not the armorer. So that's even more reason for you to check.
If it was Dave Hall who handed him the gun, supposedly Dave Hall got into a gun incident on a previous film set.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a history of mishandling guns on sets. So that's why I don't know.
Get you in trouble. That's why you supposed to check. That's why you supposed to check, because you can't trust these people. This is Hollywood. They always looking to set you up.
Yeah, and they said the dude was a scab. Yeah, they say he was a scab because people are on strike because they're not getting paid and stuff.
Yeah, and people on strike because of poor work conditions.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, y'all shooting niggas too? Man, I'm out. Y'all crazy.
Yo, man. The homie Deuce 410 is in the building. What's good, man?
What's good with y'all?
What's happening?
Nothing.
Everything.
Chill.
I appreciate the love. You know, I tune in weekly. I tune in weekly. So I appreciate the love, y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Word, I remember the video music box and shit when they call in, like you dial a number, try to get the video. Yeah, man. Your shit is playing every week.
Nigga. I remember the Tootsie Roll came on 100 times a day.
That was them niggas.
Right. Y'all definitely be helping me to run my numbers up, though.
Yo, man, I brought you in at this time because the next story we talking about is about French Montana, right?
Oh,
and people are saying this is a new Squid Game. The next game, you need to name 5 French Montana songs without features, man. Can you name 5 French Montana songs, hot songs without features, Deuce?
I'm dead. I ain't even gonna fake the fuck. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm dead off top. I can name some features, but I don't even listen to French Montana enough to even play. Yeah. Like he to me, I listen to him if I'm about to go out, turn up. Other than that, I leave him at the club. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, I was never a French fan because I was a Max fan, man. And I feel like he just rode the wave. You know what I mean? And
what was we supposed to do?
Yeah, man.
Wait, so who came out first? It was Max B first? Then French?
They was together.
Yeah.
So how what's
Right.
wrong with that? How?
Not because one was clearly stronger than the other.
Okay, but that's almost every
Yeah, that's every group.
duo. That's every group. Somebody stronger than the other.
I feel like French is like a Silk the Shocker, where it's like that's my people's. Yeah, man. So let me look out for him, give him a bag. That's why he with Diddy with the Ciroc. You know, he already had his Coke boys, his money. I think he just do it to make a couple $. He know he can't rap. He probably be in the studio laughing like, I wonder how much I'm about to make off of this.
I mean,
man,
he getting it though.
Didn't he pass out in the studio?
What you said?
Didn't he pass out in the studio or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
I know he be saucy. So,
nigga, who hasn't passed out in the studio?
Yeah, but he actually went to like rehab for it, and then I think he got like ab surgery to get like cuts in the stomach. He got
I forgot about
lipo.
that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he got the abs. He's got your abs.
Yo, man, but he said, fuck that. I got songs. Yo, he said, ain't worried about nothing. Sanctuary. Fuck with me, get the bag. Don't panic. Shot caller. Everything's a go. I mean, he got a couple choices. Like I was like, damn, he do got.
Yeah,
he do got some songs by himself.
Prince said, "Don't play with me, man."
He need an album by himself.
For Newt the Cool.
Yeah, he's like 40 with that haircut. I mean, with that hairstyle, he's old. Like, come on, bro.
Is he not 40?
I think he is 40.
He almost there. I think he's like 36, 37.
Late 30s.
Yeah. Late.
You know, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he do got a couple joints down that you show it, but am I gonna go out my way to go listen to him? Still gonna leave him at the club with those.
Yeah. Still.
Oh man.
They club bangers like Fat Joe.
Yep. Now I did like his mac and cheese mixtapes.
Yeah, I like the mac and cheese too. The holy water,
Yeah.
I like that joint.
Yeah, because that came out when I was at Morgan and niggas was riled up over that.
Yeah.
Niggas hype over that. So I remember everybody was listening to that.
Yeah, that's where actually I started listening to him more at the mac and cheese, and then I'm like, nah, I gave it
Yeah,
up.
man. Because the magic was gone. It was all
Yeah, that
about
was it.
Max.
That was it.
You know
But
what
I ain't
mean?
hating on him. Hey, look, he doing his thing. I wish him much success. Hopefully, I do a feature with him one time.
That nigga got feature. He gonna get you a good feature.
A feature with him?
That.
Yeah, that's done.
True. Yo, we gotta let J3Z in the building. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on CP time disrupting shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but the main topic we talking about tonight, Shiba to the moon, man. That's why I wanted J3Z to talk about this as well when he gets up in here. But Shiba coin, are y'all familiar with this shit?
Not at all.
I heard about it though. I saw it was trending all over the place. And I think it's like a dog meme. I have seen the dog meme, but I don't really know what the meme is. Do you just put like your own saying to it?
Well, nah, Dogecoin, right? You know, Doge was going crazy during the pandemic, right? And that's a meme coin. And Shiba Inu is like baby Doge.
Okay.
Right? It's like a few different dog coins came out after that. This is all crypto, right? So right now, Shiba, it had like, it's not a penny. It's like, it was like 5, 6 zeros after the penny, and then and then some stuff. So like you could get literally a million of them for like $16 at one point.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
And it's shooting through the roof right now. Like those numbers are starting to disappear. Those zeros in the front, they starting to disappear. You know, it's a pump. It's a pump, but it's money out here. You know what I'm saying?
So you mean like Dogecoin is like the Facebook and Shiba would be like the Instagram? Like they're all social media. Okay. So I could download the app? Like they have an app?
No, you gotta go to something like Coinbase, crypto.com.
Are they on Robinhood?
Got you.
They on I think there's like a petition to get it on Robinhood, or there's something going on right now with Robinhood that is making the price go up. But
that bullshit that happened.
I stay away from Robinhood, man. I don't like them boys.
Yeah, they try to run the bag up, and the people was like, "Oh no, we got something for you," and then Robinhood was like, "Pew," and just cut everything off.
They shut all that shit down.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out here. You know, that's the new asset class. You know, it's going wild. Stuff. Yeah, man, just like the dollar.
It's imaginary. Yo,
I can't. Imaginary, B.
It's so hard to wrap my head around this. That's what happened. They have mastered turning people into monster consumers. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. It has no value. It don't matter. Even if they said this is the only way you can buy my product if you use it. Oh well, then I guess I won't have your product.
Right.
Yeah, they're either going to change it or they're going out of business.
Yeah, man. It's a new technology. You just gotta stay on top of it. Eventually, I was playing a video game with Lil Man earlier, and they tell the little stories and stuff. To let you know what's going on in the game. Sometimes it like the whole game be a fucking movie, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they were talking about how everybody was gonna have chips. The plot is everybody had chips, and there's two classes of people: digital and analog. Basically, like if you don't have a chip, then you are pretty much excommunicated from society, man. The unseen and unheard. You know what I mean? And that shit, like, I think that's what they trying to do with crypto.
The older I get, the more I understand when you watch movies or TV shows like maybe like a spy movie or something like that, and it's always an old man living in the woods, like way off in the woods by himself with the long grizzly beard, and he just be hunting rabbits and eating whatever fruits and berries he find. It man, I get it now. The more I look at this, John, be like, I see. I need to figure out how to make me a little muskrat trap or something, and just go out in the wilderness and call it a day.
That, I used to say that those were the hermits, like the folks who don't wanna associate with society in the world.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, the people who are really, really woke, I think it's a reason why those folks who go out and live off grid, it's a reason why they're so like woke and wise. And it's the reason why they don't want to deal with nobody at the end of the day. And I find that very interesting that you're so woke. You've gotten to the point where you don't want to fuck with nobody. Like, you don't want to be around nobody. And I find that very interesting. It just goes to show how miserable they are. What?
Or how miserable they think people are.
Yeah.
People trying so hard to keep up with everything.
Agreed.
People miserable out this bitch, man.
Yeah, on both sides. Everything.
Yo, cause like the winners and the losers, cause the winners got to do some wild shit to win.
And lose, and then you got to keep doing it to keep winning.
Yo, man, we're gonna go to a quick break. Then we got a guest coming up. SmokeBreakLive.tv. Make sure you follow us, like, and subscribe.
Storm, came through the mud. Should have been cautious. Yeah. I've been through the storm, came through the mud. I took some losses, should have been cautious. Now I'm a moss, I'm bad. I've been through the storm, came through the mud. I took some losses, should have been cautious. Now I'm a moss, I'm bad. I've been through the storm, came through the mud. I took some losses, should have been cautious. Now I'm a moss, I'm bad. I've been through the storm, came through the mud. I took some losses, should have been cautious. Now I'm a moss, I'm back. I think I'm back. I know I'm back. I'm about to murder everything, so please excuse me wearing black. No excuses when I'm slack. Pros are solid, that's a fact. What up, the KA, Tricky, RGKP, Easy, One, and Black. Semi-automatic shotty flow. They can run, but I don't miss. Let them know I'm from Baltimore. Right price to get your mother here. I ain't really for that sucker shit. I'm just trying to get my brothers rich. All these niggas talking jazz. Well, I'm Michael Jordan Game 6. Michael Phelps ain't no competition. Michael Jackson with that leather on. Mike Tyson mixed with Michael Myers. New Godfather, Michael Corleone. About to make me a money run. You should see what that money done. Another business for that summer come. Taking trips, now she won't come. Tell the truth, I had the baddest ones. Asking youths, can they be the one? On the water, you should see the sun. Got me feeling naked, had to leave my gun. Where I'm from, you can't leave your gun. If you ain't strapped, you don't need to come. Niggas shooting like Devin Booker. Masked up gorillas, no Phoenix Suns.
I can't take the smoke. Yo, we back. SmokeBreakLive.tv. We got special guest, director Alvin Gray in the building. What's good?
Hey, what up?
Hey.
What's going on?
Good. Nothing, chilling, man. Thank you for stopping through.
Yeah, no problem. This is probably one of the latest interviews I've ever done in my life.
Oh.
I didn't even know people would be up this late.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So, tell us about yourself. Director, you in Baltimore, right?
Yep, I am here in Baltimore. It's the city of Baltimore. I produce movies, produce music videos, write, direct, act, and just do artist type stuff.
So, oh, go ahead, Will. I'm sorry.
But you a lot of stuff get filmed in Baltimore. And
Uh-huh.
how can somebody get in one of those films?
Well, it just depends on what kind of film you're talking about. You know, like they're doing the whole HBO production down here right now. We run this city thing. That's pretty easy to get onto. You just go on Instagram and reach out, I think, to Tia. She's the one that's holding that down. Or you like want to go into independent films, you can get on like a Facebook page, the DMV actors group, and they're always doing castings on there as well. You know, so it's different ways to get on. You just gotta really just search on social media for higher paid ones and for the lower scale ones, the beginner ones.
So are you doing all this from the mud, you know, independent?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. This is so it's funny because I can shoot this movie, let's say for $100,000, right? And I would get laughed at if I told someone I spent $100,000 on my movie, because I was actually I was in Tennessee a couple months ago talking to someone about a film they did, you know, and I was like, yeah, man, I spent almost $25,000. He's like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, but I just got approved for a $250,000 budget for their film, you know, and even on that scale, films are still low budget. You don't get into like really $1 million, you know, $1 million, $2 million movies
Right.
are still considered low budget films. So it really just depends on who's asking at the moment. So from the mud, yes, this definitely was from the mud. If you want to put it on the scale from my $20,000 to a $2 million movie or whatever, you know, so it's just different.
Now, I had a question. Now, this is maybe before we get into your clip. You are from Bmore, and a lot of people know that place, unfortunately, to be a place that has heavy crab in a barrel mentality. So the fact that you have been doing this for so long and you were able to get a lot of big name actors in this film, how was it hard for you to make your way to where you're at now because of the environment that you're in, or did you have to like move out of Baltimore and then come back?
No, I've stayed here, and there has been some struggles. You know, I don't want to make it seem like it was easy.
Oh man, he froze.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
I thought that was me this time.
We'll get him back.
Damn. Yeah,
man, because we do have some clips. Should we show one of them right now?
Yeah, so this is a clip from his film called Sweet Dreams.
What are dreams? I mean, we all have them, right? I mean, I don't know, Curtis. How crazy does it sound for me to say I can read into people's dreams? And I don't really know how, I just can.
I've been having the same dream about the same woman that I don't even know.
You're serious about this? Maybe you saw her out somewhere and you were just really attracted to her.
Why do you want to take me out so bad?
She was horrible. Throw the whole agency in the trash. I just don't want to do it anymore. You love me. You'll always love me.
This feels different.
Man, that was a real movie right there.
Right?
Yeah.
It looked good. It looked good.
Sweet Dreams. Tell us about Sweet Dreams.
It's a psychotic thriller. Hold on, can you hear me clearly now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a psychotic thriller that took place here in Baltimore about a girl that can see into her boyfriend's dreams. And she gets a little jealous and wants to kill off the women that he dreams about. So, you know, it's a whole cat and mouse chase thing. Like, he's trying not to dream because his girlfriend's going to kill the girl. So it's like Freddy Krueger meets Fatal Attraction type of thing.
Yeah, I saw that. And I heard that this is actually like a remake. You did
Yeah, so I made this movie about 12 years ago. And I took it out, blew it off, and took the exact same script. We were like 97% accurate to the old script. So we used it word for word and shot it again.
Nice.
Whoa. Yeah, that's different.
You're making his own joint.
That's what's up.
Yo, Karen Waldo, she says, what do you think about the Alex Baldwin movie set incident?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it's tragic what happened. You know, there are a lot of freak accidents that happen on the set all the time. I don't know if it's appropriate for me to actually call anyone's death a freak accident. It should be more value of someone's life. But, you know, I think it was a tragic accident that happened. Things happen on set all the time, unfortunately. That's like any other job. You know, you can go to McDonald's tomorrow, wear the wrong shoes and slip on fry grease and get, you know, first degree burns. Or, you know, if I work at the car dealership and I'm test driving with someone and they might get in a car accident on a highway. I mean, this is what happens when we step out of our house every day. Do I think this is any different? No. Could it have been handled differently? Yes, but that's the world that we live in. Sometimes people just don't take work as serious every day as much as they should. And we don't realize how much we jeopardize each other's lives when we do that every single day in all industries. So in this particular situation, I feel really horrible that happened to the lady. I feel even more horrible for the guy who pulled the trigger, that he has to live with that. Because I know in my heart he didn't mean to do it, but it happened and he's the one that pulled the trigger, unfortunately. Yeah, so we just have to be safe out here in everything that we do. It's like we live in Final Destination world or something.
Yeah, but don't you guys have some kind of like insurance for the actors? Like if anybody gets hurt or something like that?
Yeah, and if they have a good enough attorney, you know, my guy makes sure that I'm covered all the time. There should be a clause in there if his attorney is good enough to make sure that if he did pull the trigger, that the studio takes responsibility for that and not him. So that's if they have the clause in his contract.
Question, but how does that work since he's also the producer on the movie?
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. That's a really good point because I was wondering about that. I was like, okay, he might not get charged for pulling that trigger because he's just the actor, but it's his production company also, so he might still be held responsible as the producer, saying you're the one that allowed this to happen. Because I heard that the immediate crew quit and they hired some janky people from out there to be on the set. That was his call, so it's a lot of who's going to take responsibility for this whole thing. Right now, everyone's like that Spider-Man meme where everyone's pointing at everybody. Everyone's pointing at everybody right now because no one wants to take the fall, because at the end of the day, that's a murder charge. No one on a production set wants to take a murder charge.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why, do they typically use live rounds on set?
No, this is not heard of. I know on my sets we used airsoft pistols, like just BB guns. But on the bigger Hollywood sets, they supposed to use blanks. Somehow someone was really irresponsible and put a live round in. How does that happen? I don't know. Someone's going to get in trouble for it. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Those airsoft guns, those fake guns, they look real. A cop will shoot you over them joints.
Oh yeah. Oh no. We were shooting a web series. I'm working on a web series right now. We were shooting a web series, and my character had a gun pulled out on me, and police came and they pulled up on us, took the gun, had to check it out, and all this other kind of stuff. They thought it was a real gun. They was checking it out for a good 5 minutes before they was able to give it back and say, okay, you're clear, but hurry up and get rid of that, because they just didn't like the idea that something so real was just out on the street being used loosely.
Thanks. Yo, we have another clip.
Yeah.
Babe, what is wrong with
When did you last sleep?
I don't know.
Look, April, I need you to fucking think, okay? When did you last sleep?
I can't remember.
We're dreaming.
Yo, man, is that Desi Alexander?
Yes, Desi.
I can't take the smoke. What's up, man? So you're using local people in these movies?
Yeah, for sure.
Is anybody in the remake? Were they in the original?
One guy that probably no one knows is one guy we brought back from the original. I like him so much that I had to bring him back. He plays the store clerk at the end of the movie, but he's not like a known celebrity. He's just someone I really took to his character a lot.
That's what's
you gotta use him like Stan Lee, like he's in all your movies.
Right.
Yo, man, so everybody that comes to the smoke break, has to answer the same question. City Boy B, Brian B. Knowing is gonna ask you the question.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, what happened your first time that you got high?
So immediately I went to the thought of when I really was high and I ate that brownie and I was in the ambulance and I died and came back. And when I say that, I don't say I died loosely. I really say, I heard them say, they checked my pulse saying, I don't feel anything. And they said, Alvin, you're going to feel a pinch in your stomach. And that's the last thing I remember until I woke up in the hospital. And it was like, whoa, you know, so that's my,
Bruh, there's no regulations on them brownies or them gummies or nothing. They just give them to you and send you home.
See, I made, but this is the thing. This is before, like, they were, I guess brownies were always popular, but this is before they were legal in a sense. So I took a fifth, you know, I mean, well, took a half an ounce and put it into a bundt cake pan, like, and with brownie batter, like the whole thing, sprinkled the whole bag in there, mixed up the brownie batter and baked it, and then ate the whole bundt cake. Like, it was a little small cupcake.
Oh, okay, that was excessive.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You brought that on yourself.
Yeah. See, well, the thing is, I'm not a smoker like that per se, but that particular day, I was in a huge argument with my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, I just want to, you know, zone out. And I ate it and I didn't feel nothing. Ate some more and it was good. I'm like, man, whatever. I'm just going to knock this out. An hour and a half later,
it knocked you out.
I was like, I'm dying. Like, I'm like, they call the police. I am dying. I felt like, you know, like the Viewmasters we used to have back in the day, where you like,
yeah, just the little red thing.
Yes,
yeah.
I felt like I was having an outer body experience. Like I was able to see myself outside of myself. Ambulance came, police came, they took me away. It was just crazy. I saw like my life flash before my eyes in a sense. It was crazy.
I think it's wild when folks get high for the first time and they have like the ambulance or the cops or they like call 911. I'd be like, what were you smoking, or how like pure of a body did, like what type of reaction did your body have?
My heartbeat per minute, they said, was up to 215. Like, I don't think that's normal.
Are you serious?
It went up so high that my body, I kept shutting down. So they said, Alvin, you keep fainting because your heart rate is going too high. So it keeps shutting down. Yeah.
When you work out, your heart is at like 180, 190. So when you hit 215,
yes,
it's crazy.
And that's
would just be dehydrated.
She was like, basically, Alvin, what it's like is like you went and ran a marathon just now. That's what she said. My heart was trying to like keep up to that, but I went up to 215, and it went up so high that I blacked out twice. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, ODC Media on IG says, "Sweet dreams. Where can they see it?"
Okay, so you're gonna be able to see that at the Senator Theater tomorrow, the 28th. We're gonna be able to check that out. That is tomorrow. So I've been doing these promos so long, man. I've been thinking it's like a week away, but it's actually not. It's tomorrow. So at the Senator
Because
Theater.
that's what happened when you hit me up. When you hit me up, you was like 6 days. I was like, wait a minute. Come on. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
The Senator's a historic theater, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a very historical theater. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to use the Senator Theater. Because it's, to me, for my own personal reasons and milestones in life, this is a historical moment for me, to getting back into the film business and, you know, to do this movie. It's a lot of sentimental meaning behind this. So I think it was a appropriate choice to use the Senator Theater.
Well, you said 10 years ago you made the original, right?
Yeah, it was a little over 10 years ago. I think everyone keeps saying 10 years to be in a safe zone. I think it was more like 12 years ago, a decade and some change.
But the technology has advanced so much in those 10 to 12 years.
Yes.
And like now your distribution, you can do whatever now.
Yeah. And that's the key thing. You know, back when I did the first movie, my goal was to get the movie put in Walmart or get in Best Buy. That was my ultimate goal, was if I can get it in Best Buy, I made it, you know. Now, like, Best Buy only sell refrigerators and washing machines. They don't even sell DVDs.
Best Buy's dead. Like,
right.
So, you go in there to look at what you want to buy on Amazon. Like,
Right.
You don't go in there for that.
I just want to touch it.
Yeah, I just want to touch it.
Mhm.
It's a display stick.
Or have it on like a streaming platform too, like the new platforms that are coming out. They have like all
Yeah.
black platforms that are being
Yeah.
released. You can hop on that wave as well.
Yeah, it's so many different outlets at this point for distribution. It's insane. I've never thought that I would see anything like this. Like even my uncle randomly has a TV station. I'm like, how the hell you get a TV station? Everyone has a TV station or a distribution outlet. So I see high hopes and big things for this movie as far as distribution comes, because things have changed. It's like I'm in Back to the Future or something. Well, I'm in the future from the past.
Nice.
What would you say makes your films different than your peers?
So I say this humbly speaking. Well, because I feel like that my peers and my colleagues, we all deserve to tell our stories. And just because I'm a black guy out of Baltimore, that doesn't mean I know a hood story, just to keep it 100. So a lot of my friends, they can tell those kind of urban stories and they do well. That's just not my thing. What makes mine different is because I have a different story to tell, and I don't box myself into my image being how I express myself, So again, that's why I say I don't knock it. I don't knock anything that anyone does with their stories, but my movies are different because I just lived a different life than a lot of my colleagues have.
I do. I think that's really nice to see black horror or black thriller and not always drama or violence or like a gang story, just like you said.
Yeah. Because we're more than that, but we get boxed in, and that's because that's all we're expected to do. And sometimes directors and everything, they're worried about, well, not just directors, artists, we're worried about what everyone else is going to think. And sometimes we're not true to ourselves. And I don't want to be anything that's not true to myself. So I don't want to try to pretend to be something I'm not. I don't want to tell a story that I don't know. So I'm comfortable in making up fictional stories in La La Land.
Now that works, because if you're not true to yourself, you're not true to the art,
right?
And it'll come through when people watch it.
Exactly, and that's why I think my stuff, it works out the way it does. It comes out pretty good because I know that world. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I get the details wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a sequel in mind?
For Sweet Dreams, I did have a sequel. We gotta see what's up with the cast and see if they still down. But they probably tired of me by now.
I have. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I Joe Jackson all the asses, so they probably tired.
Have you ever seen a film called Behind Her Eyes? Have you heard of a film called Behind Her Eyes?
I feel like I have. I've been seeing it previewed or something. I don't think I've seen it.
Well, I would just suggest you watch that because your story kind of reminds me of that plot. It's not the same at all, but it reminds me of that because she has like a power where she goes through dreams. Like she goes through the dreams, but the only thing with her, she actually takes over the body of the person who she's dreaming about, and she actually like does things. Yeah, so it's wild, but it's wild. I just suggest that you go see that too.
Yeah, it's a
dope film. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, man. All right, so after The Senator, where can people see it? Because everybody that's listening is not in Baltimore.
Right. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is a major day. We have representatives coming out from different distribution companies, and we're gonna see what they want to do with it. See if we can get some type of bid or something going on, so we can see what network is going to pick it up. Until then, we're probably going to do another premiere or two. I'm pretty sure we're going to do another. Yeah, we have to. But until then, it'll just be. That's it. We'll do the Senator Theater. We'll probably do another screening in November and maybe one more in December. And hopefully by that time, Netflix or someone will be knocking on my door like Egg McMahon with a big check, and we'll be ready to.
You better claim it. I hope you get that. I do.
Yeah.
Well, all right. What time tomorrow at the Senator?
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. is the red carpet. Come red carpet attire friendly. The movie starts at 6:45. So just get there on time. Plenty of parking, by the way, also. So a lot of reasons why I never go somewhere is because I don't feel like the parking part. That's like for real.
That's
Like,
real.
I don't like, yeah, like, I don't feel like going because then I gotta find parking. People don't know how serious that is, right? So in this situation, we're surrounded by parking lots. There's one across the street, there's another one across that side of the street, and there's one right next door to the building. Plenty of parking everywhere over there. So you can just park, walk right over, get yourself a nice drink, a nice adult beverage, go in the theater, take some pictures, and just have a good night. It's going to be a perfect date night tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
All
what's
right.
up.
Yo, director Alvin Gray. Thank you. I'm gonna put it up right there. Sweet Dreams. Right, tomorrow's the premiere. Senator Theater here in Baltimore. 6 p.m. red carpet. You turned away like 75% of Baltimore.
What he said, red carpet time?
Yeah.
They gonna find something. They
Can
gonna find
I
something.
wear my New Balance?
The New Balance.
My K Swiss.
Come
They
with
they
some
wear to
cash.
court.
Yo, Desi Alexander is in it. You know, comedian Desi Alexander. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man. One more time, tell us on your social media where people can find you in
if you get a
movie.
chance, if you want to reach out to me, and you get a chance, go to my social media page, Mr. Gray. That's MISTER, Mr. Gray, MISTERGRAY 2020. And you can click right on the bio on there on Eventbrite and get a ticket to the premiere, or you can click on the DM side and just say hi. Either way, reach out to me. I'll talk to you.
All right.
I can't
Smoke
take
break.
the
We're gonna
smoke.
take a quick smoke break right here.
Nice.
And the spirit of black entertainment has affected people. They used to didn't behave as they behave. They used to didn't dance as they dance now. They used to didn't sing as they sing now. They didn't have the musical life that they have now. They didn't have the rhythms that they have now.
This shit gon' knock you out the park like Barry Bonds. It's man to you with this truth like Barry Farms. Have a quota before you eat, learn how to order. Only a fraction of the real left like serve some coda. Stay winning. Soon as you start to make a killing, they go hard to stop your traffic like the 640 building. They go hard to try to make you forget how we was living. We was going hard since it was a Cavalier building. Clearly I remember. Someone scared to see they chick here. Went so hard, now white kids climb the big chair. That's a different type of go hard. Like on some shit where chess is real life, so niggas cannot sit here. Pawns become kings only when you a legit player. 400 years round the Monopoly board, that's absurd. You ain't ball walking this walk that we on. It's our turn. No more standing on the block till it's gone. That's heartburn. You ain't see the fight, only the scars. That part hurt. You wanna go this hard? You gotta swim with the sharks first. How you gonna stick to the script without knowing your part first? Try to stop the shine, but look what I did. It's God's work.
Yeah, but here we go. I'm gonna give you my man XO. XO keep it real. XO fuck with me when I was, you know what I mean, at the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga, real young nigga. Yeah, I wrote this to all sisters who generalize men, black men in general. You know what I'm saying? This is called self-revelation.
I can't take the smoke.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We can't hear you, bro.
You muted. Excited. He excited.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, I was going to run it.
J3Z in the building. Deuce in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
What it do?
got Brian B. Known in the building.
Don't you know no good?
Guys jot down in the building. How y'all feeling, fellas? Man, we got J3Z actually in studio.
I am in the studio on the Beast Coast, man. It is cold, brother.
It's not cold.
Nigga, what?
You alright?
Shut up.
So you got the hoodie on?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool to be over. Me and my brother drove over from Denver, so we here, and I'm like, yo, I'm definitely coming through. If I'm here and we got the show, I'm definitely sliding through. And then we have my man Deuce here, so yeah, what's up?
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Driving from Denver,
Denver,
from Denver. That's a hike.
And a U-Haul with a car on the back. So yeah, we made it.
Man,
You made it.
That's a
You
strong
be
trip.
Yeah, you go on road trips. Like you trip a lot.
I drove to Phoenix before, but not no U-Haul with a car attached to it.
Yeah, you can pay to have all that stuff shipped. Like you didn't have to do that.
But that costs so much money though.
What?
He could have
get your stuff shipped. That costs a lot of money.
It do.
It
But
does.
at the time, he could have made money while he was spending money.
Shut up.
Balance, my brother.
See, because you're not on the LLC Twitter, so you don't understand.
Should have had my LLC.
Yeah,
If I
yeah,
had my
you
LLC,
had your LLC, dog.
If I had my LLC, that's the problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
You need your LLC.
Right. Get your LLC, get you some vending machines. Now you're making residual income.
Yo, right now it's time for Josh Jot Down here on SmokeBreakLive.tv.
Diamonds are forever.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So this jot down is real short and sweet. We all see what's going on. We all see what's going on now.
Oh, what's going on?
She said it was
what's
short and
going
sweet,
on?
nigga. She said short and sweet, nigga.
That's short and sweet.
You
Y'all
got
see what's going on.
Go ahead,
We
finish
out.
it off, Brian B. Go.
Y'all see what's going on in the social media world. You know, niggas not making no money because they don't have that LLC. Gotta make sure you get this residual income. See, if you had a CDL, you could have got your trucking business and had somebody drive the stuff for you.
Yeah.
Well, see, you not thinking. See, the man got you locked in, making you think like you can't get this on your own. That's how you build generational wealth.
There it is.
Tell him to wake up, brother.
Wake up.
Got to wake up, my
Wow.
brother.
Yo, Lene Green said, I always picture the scene of a stripper dancing in slow motion to Ja's intro.
What kind of stripper?
Slow motion.
Okay, this is like this one of those white 80 movie strippers.
Yeah,
that shit
when
is
she
like
throwing her hair.
Cinemax.
You gotta pull the string in the water.
Yeah. Or was you
that-
down Magic City and she just and that thing is just clapping slow.
That's you see silhouettes.
This is the last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is the last time. God damn it.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Go ahead.
This week's edition of Josh Jot Down, I just want to ask y'all, do y'all think that we are living in the last days? I know we've been hearing it for years and years and years from the elders that we in our last days, but seeing where we are now with, you know, everything, I don't even want to say the words because I don't want the video to get flagged, but seeing all that's going on now, what do you guys think? Do you think we're near the end?
all right, we'll go for from Jade and Deuce, then Brian B. Knowing.
Me, okay. I feel what you're saying. It's crazy. I don't think we're at the end though. I don't, because we've seen crazy before, you know. This is something we've never seen before, of course, but we've seen crazy, and you know, we've been here for a while. You know, I think we'll probably die out, but you know, that's gonna be a long time. I think it's gonna be a long time away.
Okay.
Deuce.
I think we're in the last days. That's why I'm wild.
Yellow. Okay.
Sorry, no, honestly. But no, to piggyback off of Jay, I feel as though we are approaching it, but we will live it out. I mean, it will pass us. So our kids and them, yeah, they got it, but
they ain't gonna make it.
They ain't gonna make it.
Damn.
We good. I believe we good.
They ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it.
Nah, they need some milk.
Somebody
help. Jesus.
I know. I wouldn't be surprised if we was like every day, you know, some days you wake up like, I'm still here. Like outside's crazy. But then when you think about it, they probably thought the same thing in the 80s. Like when crack was wilding, they was like, yo, nigga, this is it. Like, ain't no way it's getting worse than this.
Yeah.
Lo and behold,
Yeah.
worse is a month.
we got worse for you, but
we got worse for you. Don't worry about that. I got a bag of worse.
You know,
Don't
it
worry
can't
about
get
it.
no worse. Let me show you.
Bag of worse.
Niggas ain't gonna have no feet in like 3 years, bro.
Worse.
I don't know. Personally, I think like every few hundred years, it probably feel like the last days.
Yeah.
You know?
It might last day.
It's like a 100-year cycle. You know what I mean?
My last
I
days at
mean,
work, man.
there's been things that like plagues that has wiped out the earth.
True.
You know.
Well,
Go ahead.
yeah. Oh well, what prompted me to ask that question was because they're about to come out with this new technology.
They shutting her down.
Yeah, they don't want her to talk about this.
Listen, we got something for you.
They don't want her to talk about this shit.
Pulling her internet cord.
Yo,
pull the internet cord.
The Nate Green said, sort of. They just discovered a new planet outside of our neighboring galaxy. There's definitely more to life than the human race.
Yeah.
I think this is more of a shift.
You
know what I'm saying?
So yeah, niggas about to clock out. Somebody else about to clock in for the next shift.
Think
we got you. Good job.
Another brand of human is about to show up.
We don't need no. Can they take a brand? Can they take one of these?
If you had a brand you would like them to take, which one?
I was just about to ask who. So you starting the new human race.
Somebody has to go.
Somebody got to go. Why he takes off top?
Wow.
We need get them out of here, bro. These people that bought all type of plagues.
Yeah.
They got the plant, the heat. What's the ozone layer? They just
trying to block the sun out. What are you
man, these people crazy. They selling coins. They selling imaginary coins.
Yeah, they making those crazy TikTok cook videos.
They came up with debt. They came up with taxes.
Oh, what? Shout out on the road to success on IG. Kevin shouts for you on IG, man.
Did they invented taxes?
Yeah, nigga, and credit. Like, man, get out of here, bro. We supposed to be chilling and eating fruit, and here y'all come.
You got to pay for water now?
Nigga, it's water outside.
Nah, but you not paying just for the water. You paying for the filtration of that shit because you ain't going outside just drinking that.
Yeah.
I mean, because they put stuff in it.
But you ain't allowed to collect rainwater.
You can't. I looked it up.
Some places.
No, I Googled it. You good.
You only allowed like
some places you can't do that.
There's a limit.
I went to a field trip at the weight plantation in Dundalk. Them 2 big golden eggs.
Doodoo jumps.
And I watched them turn the shit into water.
Yes.
Yeah,
man, I've never drank water.
First of all, they put that in the middle of a neighborhood. They don't care about people, bro.
Yeah.
Get them out of here.
Yep. I was in 8th grade. Fuck my whole life up. About 4 years.
You can swap all them out for purple.
Yeah, until you got thirsty and shit.
Yeah. That's why I said about 4 years.
Yeah, play some basketball.
Yo, man. So speaking of crazy things that they invent, so people are wearing masks outside, and this dude right here came up with a unique mask.
What is that? What is
that? Nuts on face.
This is
why.
Yes, it's nut sacks.
This is why they gotta go.
Nut sacks.
What?
Faces, man.
Why would you do that?
A nut sack mask.
You know,
flesh tone.
You know, some people find things funny that we don't find.
What?
That's not.
Cause whose mold? Whose mold do you use?
Oh, I seen
Put
one
on your
right
face,
here.
bro. Yeah,
Not
like, come on.
Usually have it has a. You forgot the line in the middle. You forgot the line.
But then, even outside of that, it looks rubber. Like you're not supposed to put
who's
rubber
putting
on your
that
face.
on their face though.
You got a
have
brown,
like a little butt chin. You got the bulge in there.
Nah,
Yeah.
Bro.
But it's the face. It's over your nose.
It's like balls in here.
Yeah,
it probably
this
smell
nigga
like
got
balls.
dunked on.
So what do you do if you chilling and your homie come up like, yo, I'm about to pull up, and he got the ball sack on his face.
Got ball out.
No, we got to have a deep conversation, brother.
Hey, good. Nah, he got to stay in the car though. Just,
Yeah, he got to stay in the car.
Just roll your window down.
But no, like, wait, but if you think about it, you go to a restaurant, but you got to have your mask. You put on the ball mask. Like, take the mask off.
Like, yo, get out.
So you can't have your balls out in the restaurant.
Yeah,
I can't have my balls. This is a free country.
I just had to put this comment up there. You know, leave that joint right there. Yeah, I saved this one for you.
In reference to what?
We got a point that
it doesn't matter. Yo, said that's their kind of humor. Yeah. You know, it's going to sell. Somebody's going to buy it.
They be hitting each other in the nuts.
Just about to say that, yo. They be punching each other in the nuts. If you go to sleep there and try to put the man the stuff that I would kill somebody.
It is a literal YouTube, like a bunch of clips called "Kicked in the Nuts." Bro. It's this dude in a green jumpsuit and an orange clown hat. He runs up to strangers and kicks them in the nuts. And that's the video. And like they chase him down the ass.
So are these black people he doing this too?
No, it's mostly black people.
I think there was a show that we used to watch on I don't know if you want me to say it. It was called Donkey. Right? Remember that show? Got you. Okay, you got me. And they would hit each other in the nuts all the time and just find.
They got a movie coming out. They got a new movie coming out.
I was like, that's not the other stuff they do was pretty funny, but like that's not fun. It's not cool. I know that hurts.
It's not cool. Like, let me go to sleep and I wake up and somebody's butt is over my face. Like you got to die.
Yo,
and then they prank.
Yeah, like that's not funny to me.
Just do that. They put powder. They put powder in their butt so you can see the part.
Oh man.
I probably wouldn't laugh. I mean,
I wouldn't laugh. And then I got sensitive skin, so my jerk I'm gonna have a Nestle Crunch all on my cheek.
Right.
Like, ass win.
And then you gotta tell us. Right. You gotta explain what happened.
Yeah, how you explain that?
Baby farted with baby powder on my face.
Right.
You got to start off. So after they released me from jail, let me tell you what happened.
Right.
That's
right.
Stuff.
Got airbrushed.
You gotta chill.
Nah.
Hell
do that, bro.
I can't take the smoke. Yo, man. Brian be knowing right here on SmokeBreakLive.tv.
All right, so this week's Brian Be Known is actually an apology. My co-hosts have been bringing this to my attention these last few weeks. And they be like, yo, you be on the joint looking like you not interested and you tired and you don't want to be here. That is not true, y'all. Sometimes I be drinking either alcohol or sleepy time tea. So I literally be falling asleep. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with the show. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that I'm not interested. I literally be trying to make sure that I'm sleepy by the time the show is over because I don't want to be done and I'm wired and I'm up to like 3 in the morning. Also, they be like, you look uninterested because you be rolling your eyes. I'm like, what you talking about? And then we had a meeting last week and I did it and they was like that. What happened is, y'all know I do massage, right? I had to wear, oh shit, I gotta wear these. This make I lose my range of motion, so my neck be stiff. So on the show, y'all see me always fidgeting. I'm always doing this, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get loose. But when you see me doing this on the show, I'm trying to work all that out. Cause nigga neck and chest and back and shoulders be hurting. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But I see now once they explain, all right, okay. So I don't drink no more. You see, I just drink regular water now.
You take me.
Yeah, right. So I stopped. All right, bad. We ain't doing that no more. I stopped wearing those them things because they don't even help for real. Because Corona still get under the plastic.
He was talking about the beer. He was talking about the beer.
Cause I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I was talking about. I stopped drinking. So, my bad, y'all. I am interested. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks.
Don't you know no good?
Prime, be knowing right here on SmokeBreakLive.tv. Yo, Deuce, what you got coming out?
So what I got coming out next is the project Back to the Bag. It'll be dropping next month, Black Friday. Got some videos that I'm about to put out. I kind of fell back because I'm trying to make it more organized. Also got a production CD that I'm coming out that I barely gonna be featured on. I'm gonna just take a whole bunch of dope artists from across the country that I know, and they not gonna know each other. And I'm gonna kind of DJ
Montana
Khaled.
on.
I got Montana. He need his 5th song, so I got him.
There you go.
I got it. Yeah, man. But that's what I'm doing. Just working on Uncommon Paragons, Vito, getting everything together. We just did a show in Harrisburg, PA last week. Shut that down. Just putting everything together. Be on the lookout though. Follow me on my Instagram because the next 60 to 90 days I'm about to be maybe in your city, like for real.
Yeah.
I'm about to be in a lot of different cities. So show me love, pull up. It's all positive vibe, winning vibes on this way.
You was out in Harrisburg. Do you know Maison?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, he that's where he at.
Oh, for real?
Harrisburg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Harrisburg showed us big love. Like big love. I was looking in the first row, they were showing so much love. I'm like, do I know y'all?
That's because don't nobody come out there. Like,
Yeah, it's like
he's big.
Go to Philly,
Like for real, they were showing
Pittsburgh.
big love.
They go to Philly and Pittsburgh, and then that's it. We ain't doing no else.
But no, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I mean, for definitely helping me to get the exposure, the opportunity.
Keep sending them videos through, man.
I got you. I got some new stuff coming. I got the song Mannequin. So it's about the stuff that's going on nowadays. And that video is going to be crazy. I'm either going to take off or they're going to get rid of me. With this stuff I'm talking, for real. Straight up. But it's about time to talk on some real stuff, you know?
What's your IG?
My IG
All your
is,
social media.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Deuce_410. That's DUECE. Because I know a lot of people spell it DUCE or DE. It's DUECE. You can follow me on my Facebook music page at Deuce Wayne 410. And then you can follow me on YouTube at Uncommon Paragons.
All right. J3.
Question.
All right, go ahead.
Deuce, where
Yes,
did the name Deuce Wayne come from? Because I was watching something earlier. I was like, is it like Bruce Wayne, Deuce Wayne?
Yeah. So actually, that's a good question. Nobody really asked me that. So shout out to Prophet.
You asked a good question. Good job, Brian.
Because I used to be Deuce Wild.
Because I the LLC.
The LLC. Okay. Learning, listening, and I don't know,
and cooperating,
and questioning.
Thanks, bro.
Learning, listening, and questioning.
But no, at first, I used to be Deuce Wild. That was my name at first, Deuce Wild. Right. And then I started doing business. So I started doing business, and I started shooting up. And I'd be in the booth with my suit on. I'd be at the show with my suit on. I'd be in the projects with my suit on. So, but I was still me. My homeboy like, yo, you handle business during the day, and at night, yeah, I mean, you put in that work.
Yeah,
Deuce Wayne.
Deuce Wayne.
Yeah, man, Deuce Wayne. And it stuck. And everybody like, yo, Deuce Wayne. So it stuck. And I figured it was more marketable than Deuce Wild anyway.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, I'm thinking, I had to put my LLC.
We on the same, bro.
I got you. Look, keep game. This is what I was thinking about. Double disc project, right? Deuce Wayne, but you got to have a Batman persona. I ain't know like Stackman or Gatman. I ain't want to be too corny with it, but you know, something like that. So
go ahead.
So the Batman side is like all trap music, right? But the Deuce Wayne side is more like a luxury rap, kind of like a Rick Ross beat type thing.
How did he know this without knowing this, bro? Not the double thing, but he about to elevate.
Okay, yeah, see?
Because the music I've been dropping now is cool. I like it, but I got way more in the tank. I was meeting people where they was at to bring them up because you can't feed a baby steak. They'll actually die on it.
That's true.
Not calling people baby, but
I mean, if you
where the industry at now, people want they want the BPM, they want the delivery. Now I'm about to take you on my Nipsey, my Ross Davies, Jay-Z storytelling, vivid, close your eyes and you there with me.
Right.
So yeah. Brian, hit me up because we definitely gotta talk about that. We definitely talk about that. You gotta make sure you get pieces of that with the financially.
I got a few that.
Rap to my manager, I am J-Eazy.
All right. That's funny. That's my manager too. This nigga just talking.
Yeah, that's a conflict of interest.
I'm getting paid on both sides.
No conflicts over here. We calling the shots. We just trying to run it up.
I can't take the smoke. Yo, Jay Breezy, man.
What it up? Compared to Deuce, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, man. He's had all this shit, and you know.
I'm just trying to get back home.
I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to get back to the 70-degree weather, brother. That's all I'm trying to do. Now follow me on all platforms. I am J-Eazy. You can, I take you, like I said, you could have seen the trip. You could see me hang out with Deuce. You can just see what I'm doing, man. I just be chilling. So follow me, fuck with me, all that.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, Brian be knowing.
Don't you know good?
Social media.
You see it right there. Follow me at Brian be knowing. Instagram, Twitter. What's the other thing? TikTok. I made a few TikToks this weekend. I'll probably make one after I get off here. Follow your boy.
Yep, I go by the name of Sonic Boom
Sonic
TV.
Boom.
Yo, follow me at Sonic Boom TV. Follow us at SmokeBreakLive.tv. Sunday Nimpathy Show. Peace.
I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live.